Most people believe that managing time is about calendars, alarms, or to-do lists. They think disciplined people are born with a special gift, as if productivity were a talent reserved for a few. But that's a lie, and it's the reason millions remain trapped in chaos and frustration. Time management isn't a talent, it's a decision. It's not about controlling the clock, it's about controlling your mind. Because if you don't lead your time, someone else will lead your life. You don't need to master hundreds of techniques or plan every minute like a robot. You only need one powerful habit: deciding what truly matters before the day begins. Your life isn't measured by how much you do, but by how much of what you do has meaning. Success doesn't come from working endlessly, it comes from working intentionally. Every minute you dedicate to what's essential moves you closer to your destiny. Every minute you waste takes you further away, without you even noticing. If you want freedom, start with order. If you want control, start with your calendar. Because time management doesn't trap you, it liberates you. It gives you direction, purpose, and clarity. A person who masters their time, masters their destiny. And that mastery starts not tomorrow, but today. The average versus the disciplined. The average person lives in reaction. They wake up late, chase emergencies, drown in distractions, and go to bed exhausted, without feeling any progress. The disciplined person lives with intention. They know that every minute has value, that success doesn't come from doing more, but from doing better. Being busy isn't the same as being productive. Running faster doesn't mean moving forward. Mental disorder is the #1 enemy of productivity. When your mind lacks clarity, your body acts without direction. The true start of organization. Organization begins in your mind, not in your notebook. Before you write your to-do list, ask yourself, what truly matters? What deserves my energy? What moves me closer to my goals? If you don't answer those questions before your day begins, everything will feel urgent, and you'll end up a slave to the immediate. How successful people think. Successful people don't start their day by checking their phone. They begin with intention. They take a few minutes to define what's essential because they know if they don't plan their day, someone else will plan it for them. They write, they order, they remove what's unnecessary. They protect their focus because they know attention is a limited resource. While the average person says, "I don't have time," successful people reply, "No, you just don't have priorities." Time always exists. What's missing is direction. Planning is power. Think about this. Every minute you spend planning saves you at least 10 in execution. Clarity prevents repetition. Order eliminates confusion. Planning reduces stress. Most people avoid it because they confuse organization with rigidity. But in reality, organization gives you freedom. When your day has structure, you gain room to think, rest, and enjoy. When everything's in chaos, peace becomes impossible. Organization is freedom. Order doesn't kill creativity, it frees it. It's not about control, it's about respect. Respect for your own life and your limited energy. You can recover money, you can rebuild relationships, but you can never recover wasted time. A person who chooses to organize their time doesn't do it out of obsession. They do it out of self-respect, because they understand the clock never stops. And every disordered day is a lost opportunity to move closer to their purpose. The habit of order. Order is not a luxury, it's the foundation of success. Managing your time is an act of self-respect. It's acknowledging that your life is finite, your energy limited, and every day counts. The average person that wakes up without direction, gets lost in distractions, reacts to everything urgent, and ends the day frustrated, saying, "I didn't have time." But it wasn't a lack of time, it was a lack of structure. The successful person understands that order isn't an external rule, it's an internal tool for freedom. The more organized they are, the more in control they feel. They're not slaves to the clock, they use it to their advantage. Clear mind, clear results. Chaos begins in small decisions. Each time you say later, each time you jump to the urgent, each time you avoid what matters, you feed the cycle that keeps you stuck. Getting organized is having the courage to break that cycle. It's not just writing schedules. It's building a mental system that protects your focus. Because your time isn't spent, It's invested or wasted, and you decide which. The system of mastery. Here's a simple system to regain control. Plan every night before you sleep. Define your top 3 priorities every morning. Block time for deep work and protect it. Review your progress each night. Adjust every week. Small, consistent reflections lead to massive transformations. Don't wait to have more time to get organized. Get organized to have more time. Mindset of execution. Being organized isn't about perfection, it's about consciousness. People who master their time don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. Where others improvise, they execute. Where others react, they lead. Emotional and mental order. Organization also means emotional clarity. Most people fail at discipline not because they lack knowledge, but because their mind is too noisy. When you plan, the noise quiets down. You don't waste energy on decisions. Your priorities are already clear. Mental order brings not only results, but also peace, and peace is the foundation of productivity, creativity, and balance. Focus and energy. In a distracted world, the person who can maintain focus wins. While most people scatter their attention, you finish what you start, and that's where success begins. Remember this, success is built on completed actions, not endless starts. Each day you organize is an invisible victory that compounds over time. Organization isn't about doing more, it's about removing what doesn't matter. Purpose and discipline. Managing your time is managing your life energy. Every yes you give tells the world who you are. So say no without guilt to what doesn't serve your mission. Organization is not control, it's power. It's not sacrifice, it's purpose. It's not rigidity, it's freedom. Every time you plan and follow through, you're proving to yourself that your dreams are worth your discipline. That's how confidence is built, through consistency. The disorganized life doesn't fail because of lack of talent. It fails because of lack of direction. Time once lost never returns. Every hour is a piece of your destiny. The average person reacts to life. The successful person designs it. The moment you stop reacting and start creating, that's the moment your life begins to change. Because whoever controls their time controls their future. And that control doesn't start tomorrow. It starts today. If this message resonates with you and you're ready to take back control of your time, subscribe to this channel. Here we focus on mental strength, discipline, and true productivity. Now tell me in the comments, what's stealing most of your time each day? And what will you decide today to reclaim it? Remember, the disorganized man doesn't fail because he can. He fails because he never decides. But the moment you choose order, you choose freedom. Because success always begins the same way, with someone who one day decided to stop wasting time. That day can be today.